Last year, TommyG gained over 1 million subscribers in less than 12 months, and today I'll break down exactly how he did that. TommyG had been making videos for years, but 3 years ago he finally got his big break, a video that got over 8.4 million views. Since then, he has been making documentaries on various topics, oftentimes even putting his own life at risk. My name is Ray, I've been working with the top 1% content creators for the past 7 years, and today we'll be looking at TommyG's most viewed video, and I'll break down why it got over 13 million views. By the end of this video, you'll have a different perspective on what goes on behind the scenes of creating viral YouTube videos. Let's start off with the intro. Tommy's videos start with the craziest clips from the whole video.
Hey. How many police chases do you think you've been in?
30, I think.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted.
He loves highlighting danger, and he's not wrong for doing so. You see, by showing your viewers extreme clips right at the beginning, you increase the likelihood that they'll watch the entire video, thus increasing watch time. When he finally stops showing you the clips and introduces himself,
Hey, I'm Squeeze Benz.
there's actually Squeeze Benz right next to him, which at the time was at his peak of popularity. Having someone that's related to the video topic and also famous creates a lot more natural interest from viewers. 5 out of 5 stars. Onto the video idea. The reason this video got 13 million views is not just the fact that it's an interesting video topic. He was able to identify that dangerous driving was becoming a super popular trend on social media. People like Squeeze Benz were getting millions of views online and overnight becoming an online sensation. Interestingly enough, that was also the case with the 8.4 million view video that I displayed earlier. His ability to identify trends and come up with viral video ideas is a great skill, and I'm gonna rate it 5 stars. Now I'll quickly go over his titles and thumbnails. His thumbnails are well thought over. They always include his face, which makes sense since he's the face of the channel, and what I like about this thumbnail in particular is that instead of adding a picture of the car that they were actually driving, he has chosen to add a supercar that everyone will recognize. This is smart because it's more recognizable and it probably increased click-through rate. The title is concise and that's good because it's still gonna be completely readable even if it's displayed as a suggested video. 5 out of 5 stars. Storytelling. His storytelling is extremely good. Going to extreme locations and putting himself in risky situations has become the norm on his channel, and that's what makes him unique. It's clear that he does a bunch of research before making his videos because he always does a great job of also introducing the context of what the situation is and why it matters. When you watch his videos, you're entering a world that you would otherwise never see. Throughout the whole video, he keeps narrating in a way that helps you never get lost, even when things get unpredictable. It makes every video feel like a real documentary with real stakes. 5 out of 5 stars. Video structure. He starts by highlighting the most dangerous moments to build curiosity. Then he introduces the topic that he'll be covering in a way that makes you interested even if you've never heard of it.
I would describe their videos as daring, dangerous, and reckless. I'm fascinated by the human desire to push limits and go against the grain. I'm fascinated by the daredevils and outlaws of the world. The question that comes to mind when you look at this behavior is what compels someone to push themselves to such lengths and risk injury or death.
Afterwards, he explains what he'll be doing in the video.
Today, we interview them face to face and talk morality, ethics, danger, and their motivation for their behavior.
Now, although he has promised to interview the drivers, he doesn't do it just yet. Instead of doing that, he inserts a different section, which may seem weird at first, but it actually creates another reason for the viewers to keep watching.
We had some extra time to kill at the New York airport, so I went around showing people videos of Squeeze Benz and Where's 981 driving. Here's what they had to say about it.
Then he finally talks to Squeeze Benz and goes on a drive with him, where the viewers will finally see some reckless driving while also getting an interview with him. I'll touch more on why this is genius when I cover audience retention. Now, if you've liked the video so far, make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss a future upload. Throughout the whole interview section, Tommy is able to add in segments, educating his audience on the matter. This splits up the interview, which is quite long, and also adds more value to the viewer by transforming his content from entertainment to education as well. I'm giving his video structure 5 out of 5 stars. Onto his on-camera personality. He tries approaching his videos with caution while still putting himself in extremely risky situations. He's able to stand his ground even when a gun gets flashed at him for the sake of covering these stories better.
You see some shit or what?
No, that's my little brother's bag.
Oh, okay, you looked like you
Oh,
were.
no, my
You
bad,
looked
my
like you're about to go Navy SEAL mode on us.
And he seems like the perfect person for these types of videos because he's always able to get both sides of the story. 5 out of 5 stars. Video editing and audience retention hacks. The video editing is insanely good. From sound effects and background music to insane transitions and cool video effects, there's everything. The sections where he's using B-roll over voiceovers fit well, and he's often using text to emphasize what he's saying.
I would describe their videos as daring, dangerous, and reckless.
I previously mentioned a section where he was interviewing Squeeze Benz while he drives recklessly. This section is great for audience retention because it keeps you a lot more engaged than if they were just sitting in a podcast room and talking. He also highlighted a police helicopter in the first 30 seconds of the video, but that clip only played out in the last few minutes of the video. This again increases how long people stay on your video, and it's a very common strategy on YouTube. I have to give him 5 out of 5 stars once again. Now let's talk about his business model. He makes money off of AdSense, he offers more content on Patreon, sells merch, and does sponsorships. I like that he's using multiple ways to make money, but I really want to highlight this clip right here.
2 random people that buy merch in the next 48 hours. 2 people will get Squeeze Benz, TommyG, Polaroid photos, RIP mainstream media, big dogs gotta eat. Hope to send this to you.
He added a bonus for his merch, which increased sales without any extra cost. That being said, I think that there is still potential for a digital product for aspiring journalists or a course on filmmaking that could be sold for more and with practically no cost. In this case, I'll rate his business model 4.5 stars. Calls to action. Now, I really like that he's not afraid to give calls to action to his audience, like subscribing to his Patreon or buying his merch. However, I do think that there's a more natural way to include those sections. Imagine if he did the calls to action while Squeeze Benz was driving recklessly instead of adding them in later. In my opinion, that would be a little bit better because people would be less inclined to skip past those sections. Either way, I'm giving his calls to action 4.5 stars. TommyG is one of the most fearless content creators on the platform. He's constantly putting his life at risk in the name of independent journalism. From coming up with genius, well-timed video ideas to extremely good editing and insane storytelling, it's no surprise that his channel gained over 1 million subscribers in less than a year.